Hi everybody, I don't think you can see my face, but this is Troy from Tiara Tech Tactical, and I'm going to show you how to clean fish today. These are just some simple panfish I got out of the local pond. I got to do some fishing to get my food. This is life at the off-grid homestead, and this is the real deal. Now, there's a couple ways to do this. I'm going to do this the easy way, the scales on, and then later I'll show you how to simply just peel the skin off, and then it's less harm to the fish and it's easier and quicker to clean them this way. So first you want to cut the head off. Now these were live and fresh just minutes ago, so it's got to be done quickly and humanely. You want to cut that head off quickly. It's two cuts, one on each side, up from the gill, and then you got to sever that spine. That's the hard part. Now he's done. He's done. He's not going to feel anything at all. So I put concentration on that first before I went and actually did too much cutting on here. I wanted to make it quick and painless for the fish. Now I didn't go into the guts. All right. Now a second cut in through the belly. You carefully put your knife in and come out through the vent, which is the butt, and then while everything's still intact, you take your knife and you can scoop everything out neatly, nice and neat. Everything comes right out, and then you can sort of cut that butthole out, which is called the vent, and there's your fish guts. Now, being here at the off-grid homestead, everything gets recycled and reused. The guts are going to go to the chickens. That's protein for the birds. The fish meat goes to me. Now I always take and clean out that, just run my finger through the belly. There's the air bladder in there. I'll make sure I'm still recording here. I can't see my camera. So I did pretty decent today fishing. Another thing, because I'm here at an off-grid homestead and there's raccoons and animals and predators, I have to be very careful how I dispose of this stuff. So that's why I'm using a plastic bag. Get up underneath those scales, come around the belly. See, he's not too lively. Get under those scales, come up, break that backbone, sever that backbone. And then he's not going to feel anything. He's done. Come up to the belly. Then you got to slit that belly. Slip everything out nice and neat, one piece. Everything comes out nice and neat. I just scoop it out with the knife. Cut the butt out. And you're done. That's all. The heads can go in the garden. I rip out the air bladder with my finger. The head goes in the garden. The guts go into the... there's also a little bit of liver, I think it is, up in the backbone. You might want to scrape that out if you want. There's some blood in there. The heads get buried for fertilizer. The guts are chicken feed. Nothing gets wasted here at the off-grid homestead. Now again, this is the easy way without scaling. I don't like fish scaling. It's sloppy. It's disgusting. I don't like doing it. And it's not even really necessary if you do things right. See, the fish is the body's gonna react when you cut that backbone. That's just a nervous reaction when you cut that backbone. Now I usually process fish way faster, but I'm trying to demonstrate on camera, so I'm taking my time here and showing you what's going on. Okay. Scraped it off, pop that bladder out, and dip them in fresh water. Now I'm going from smallest to largest here, by the way. The biggest fish is in there, so just wait till you see how big a fish I got earlier. Also, I can tell you from experience, from cutting my tip of my thumb off the other day, that the sharp knife is going to hurt less. The sharper the knife you use, the less pain anything's gonna experience when you're working. Actually, there should be absolutely no pain when you're working on this fish with a super sharp fillet knife. You keep your fillet knife super sharp, okay? Keep it sharp to work with. Makes your job easier, and then that fish shouldn't feel a thing. I can tell you, because if you look at my video, I cut off the tip of my thumb with a razor sharp knife. I didn't feel anything. So I can tell you, I'm not doing anything to the fish that I haven't done to myself, honestly. Well, I haven't cut my own head off. That'd be awkward, but... So you don't cut anything open, so there's no mess. Nice and neat, all comes out, no mess. There's the biggest one. See, he doesn't really feel anything right now. He doesn't really notice what's going on yet, because that knife is super sharp. He's like, I don't know really what's going on. Now, the body's going to jerk when you cut that bone, and he's done. There's nothing left. Do it quick, do it neat, use a sharp knife. It's very humane. And that's that. That's all my fish. Now I always rinse my hands in the bucket afterwards. That's good water for the garden, the bucket you used to keep the fish in. Everything gets recycled out here in the homestead. Everything. That water is really good for the garden. Now then, these I've got to take over and wash. And pop them on the grill later. And then I've got to separate these guys, the heads from the guts, like I said. And the heads get buried in the garden for fertilizer, and the guts are good chicken food. Very good protein. The chickens are going to be happy. And that's how you clean fish. Again, just for humane purposes, I want to mention any motion you see is just nerves. The fish are dead as soon as you separate the bodies. So it's very neat and fast. And I've got dinner. Dinner is ready. All I got to do is cook that up. Give it a rinse in some fresh water and cook it up. It doesn't get any fresher than that. That is the best way to eat fish. The best. Troy from TR Tech Tactical. Hope you enjoyed the video. How to clean panfish. The quick and easy way. Watch again for another video on how I debone this fish on the fly on my plate and peel that skin off in one sheet. No bones, no scales, quick and fast, easy eating. Talk to you guys later. Please subscribe, like, and share.